Good Thursday morning, guys. I had a guy, I think it's Dad to the Bone, I believe was his name. Let me look real quick. Okay, had a guy comment on my video of the two tower lights, the Milwaukee tower light and the DeWalt tower light. His name is on YouTube, Dad to the Bone. He said, glad you're back. What light do you recommend for working in attics and crawl spaces? Well, in the attics that I have worked in, I used the Milwaukee tower light and works great up there. The other two lights I have that you can see right here is the Milwaukee, I think it's called a Rover, if my mind serves me well. It's a 12 volt, yes, Rover, it's wrote on the back, compact floodlight. It is, they're giving 1,000 luminance is what they're giving on this. I've got a 4 amp hour battery, and then I've got a 6 amp hour battery. We're gonna see how long these run today. Jason told me I ought to call this Old Tool Thursday. He said, nobody's doing Old Tool Thursday. He said, that'd be a hit, so we'll see. So, cause I've had these lights for a while. This is DeWalt's light. I'm not sure, they just call it a work light. The number on it, if it'll pick it up, DCL061 LED light. They're giving 1,500 luminance on this. It has a place if you wanted to plug an extension cord in it, you could. And if you want to plug it in, it's a dual fuel light. Use these quite a bit. When I go under houses, or a lot of times I use this. This has a rafter hanger on it, but a lot of the houses I work under are, 2x8s or something like that, and but a lot of them are the old wood 2x8s, which were really true, 2 inches wide. Some of them are wider. I've not found a lot of rafters and things that this works on. It does have a magnet, but if the surface you're putting this magnetized to is not a really good strong metal, I find that once you put the battery in this, the weight of this, the magnet doesn't hold real good on this. It wants to fall. If it's a really good solid piece of steel, most of the time that'll work good, but a lot of times if you put it on the side of a refrigerator or on the side of a stove or some metals like that, it'll stick, but it starts working itself and then it'll fall. It's what I find with that. So anyway, I'm gonna, and I'm not doing a comparison to these at all, because you got 1,000 aluminums here, you got 1,500 here. I do have, of course, one's a 20 volt, or the DeWalt is a 20 volt, the Milwaukee's a 12. So I'm not doing a comparison. I'm doing this just to let you know the run times on these lights. So I've got a 20 volt DeWalt 4 amp hour, and then I'm gonna run a 12 volt 4 amp hour on the Milwaukee. I'll do a time on those, see how long they run. So we will fire up the Rover. Now, this light does have a low, medium, and high on it. I know on high they're giving 1,000 aluminums. You got your on and off button. On the DeWalt, it's just one brightness. Now, I don't have a battery in it. And you turn it on like that, and you can rotate the head of it like so. And you can lay it down this way. Once you get a battery in it, whoa! Once you get a battery in it, you can see that it sets up on the battery right here. If the battery's not in it, it will set up, but you gotta be careful with it because it'll flip over. But it's made to lay down, or if you got a battery, it sits up good. You can see I got my paint bucket, paintbrush, get ready to put a second coat up here on this. While I'm doing that, I'll run a test on, or I'm doing a test on these lights for y'all. You can tell the Milwaukee's just got a little tint to it. The DeWalt is a little whiter light. Here is the magnet. It sticks good to this refrigerator. What I'm talking about is, especially when I put the 6-amp battery on there, it's a little heavier. You can tell, see, it'll want to tip with you a little bit, but it sticks good to the refrigerator there. So I thought while I'm running the test, I'd just use the lights to shine up there so I can see a little better on my finger. Okay guys, we've gotten a call to go do work on something at another place. So we're going to end this video running the DeWalt light, and this is the DCL061 work light, running it with a 4-amp-hour battery. I got 2 hours and 55 minutes out of it, and that is 1,500 lumens. Then out of the Milwaukee, with a 4-amp-hour battery, I got 3 hours and 20 minutes out of this, and it is 1,000 lumens. Has low, medium, and high on this. This one does not. You just turn it on and it's on. I've had both of these working under houses and places like that. They both work fine. This one has, you know, an adjustment like this to move the light around. You know, it doesn't lay on its side very good, but most time it'll set up good underneath a house like this, or, you know, lay it down flat or something and adjust this. This one you do have the option, if you find a place that this will hook up on. I'll get a tape measure and tell you how far that opens. If you'll get me a tape measure, Jason. This one, you know, it'll lay on its side, upside down, got a magnet, will hook on something. So you can lay it a lot of different ways. Let's measure the width of this right here, how wide this little thing opens right here.
Roughly 2 inches.
Roughly 2 inches.
1.75 inches. Inch and 3/4 from here to here.
All right, 1 3/4. I have a hard time, you know, like a 2x4 and stuff, it'll work on, but a lot of the old houses, the stuff is a full 2 inches, or you'll be underneath a house and they'll have a 2x8, 2x10, 2x12, and it'll be a full 2x2 because the old stuff is a full, and this won't open wide enough to go up under them. You know, to clip on those on the old wood and stuff. But either one of these lights, like I said, I had a guy ask me what would I recommend, crawl spaces, attics. Attics, I'd recommend the tower light, the Milwaukee Tower, you see it right over there. Or underneath the house, these here work. I've been underneath with both of them. You know, you're gonna have roughly 3 hours of runtime with a 4-amp-hour. You go on up to a 6-amp-hour, you're gonna go longer. Cut, see you later.
No, hold on, edit.
Edit.
Yeah, edit. Do you want to do a thing about how that DeWalt light broke?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I don't know.
A little risky? A little risky?
We can.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to think that, like, what if DeWalt ever...
Go get it. Our DeWalt light broke on us last night. I'll show you what happened.
Still got that little piece?
You had that. I never saw it. I hated to show this. I wasn't here. Jason was here. I don't know how bad, because he didn't like the light anyway. So I think he beat it up. But the leg broke right here. Right here, you see this
retainer clip.
See that black piece right there, and it's got a pin through it. The black piece over here just sheared off right here. And what I've done, and I hope this will work, is because I ordered this from Amazon, I've just ordered another one, because when this light came in, it looked like they had drugged the box behind the UPS truck. And so I don't know if that's had some effect on this light or not, because, you know, the head won't stay tied on it. Then this leg broke. So I just ordered another one, and when that box comes in, then I'm gonna do a return to Amazon and send this one back and get another one. So I'll let you know when I get the other one in if it's any better than this one. But some of that could be in the shipping, because that box came in, it was tore all pieces. I asked the UPS driver, I said, did you hook a rope on this and drag it here or what? He got a little smart with me. He was like, does the light work? And I said, yeah, it works, but it sure looked rough. So anyway, guys, we thank you for watching. God bless all of you. I don't want to down no products or anything. Hey, let me tell you something while I'm thinking about it. Y'all remember a long time, it's been back during the summer, I had 2 batteries went bad. I called DeWalt and they told me I'd have to go to a service center in Louisville and all that mess. We have a real good hardware store here that sells Milwaukee and DeWalt. I think they sell a lot of DeWalt because they got a big sectioned off for DeWalt in there. I took my 2 bad batteries in. I know the owner very well. And I told him what had happened, whole deal. And he said, give me the batteries. He sent them in about 3 or 4 days. I had 2 brand new batteries. So I didn't have to go to Louisville. I got 2 brand new DeWalt batteries. He sent them in, no questions asked. They sent 2 back to him. They didn't know who they was going to. He sent them in, they honored it. He said he has that happen from time to time. He sends them in, they're good about it. God bless all of you, man. Jason and I see you later. We got to go fix something.